Hey, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm done with work. I'm I'm tired, but I really don't want to go to sleep yet. So, what have you been up to? No? What's with the cup? Wait, is that the cup with my number at the bottom? You kept it all this time? Well, I do still have those notes you leave in my lunch or the ones that you hid in my bag for my book tour. They're my wallet now, so I just bring them with me wherever I go. I I guess we are both just sentimental saps. Yeah, I was really shy back then. In my defense though, I'm not really a people person and neither are you. I could barely look you in the eyes when we first met. I was so worried I'd make a fool out of myself. It didn't really help that I was still new to the job. Well, it was the first time I had a job where I had to deal with people, okay? And well, then you started coming every day, so my coworkers kind of noticed and started teasing me. They they'd never shut up about it. They would ask if they were invited to the wedding and when it was gonna happen all the time. No, no. They eventually settled down and they were never mean about it anyways. It was just it was just bad because I was so shy back then and it made me really nervous whenever you were there. Mm, don't don't remind me. I I was going to ask you that day, but then I tripped and at least I can look back on those times fondly now. But some of those memories still mortify me. I yeah, I do still keep in contact with the other baristas that used to work there. That actually sounds fun. Maybe we should go visit sometime. It would be a really long drive for some coffee, but it would be worth it. It would also probably be really embarrassing. You know, like like having your parents show your date all your baby pictures. Oh, no, no, no. Trust me. I'm sure they would have plenty of stories to tell about me that I do not remember at all. The first date, though, that was some real magic. But that's what makes it magical, though. Although much of it didn't really go to plan, we still had a really amazing time, and that really only made me fall more in love with you. True. We still haven't rewatched that movie. I can really only remember a handful of scenes. I was mostly focused on you and just how nervous I was. Come here and kiss me again. I love you too. It's kind of crazy to think about how much has changed in the last 5 years. And, well, also how much hasn't. Well, since we moved in together, I swapped being a writer like I always wanted, and we've gone on countless vacations. Though we're both still just as shy with others. It really makes me wonder if in 5 years it'll still be the same. Mhm. Uh, what do you mean by that? Uh, m- m- Married? Um, uh, I, I, I don't understand how you can be so shy one moment and then just blurt something out like that the next. But yeah, yes, of course I've thought about it. I've just, I just really, I never knew how to bring it up, and I didn't really want you to feel pressured, and in case you weren't ready yet, and it it doesn't matter to me whether we marry today or in 5 years. I've already gotten to spend my life with you, and anything else is really just a bonus at this point. I I guess we'll just have to see who proposes first then, right? I wasn't really expecting to be talking about marriage today, but I'm glad we had this talk, and now I guess I don't have to wonder anymore. Uh, I, okay, fine. Maybe you have a point. I've already spent way too much time thinking about what our wedding song would be and what cakes we would have, and but still, our plans might change. So why bother doing it now and then just having to redo it later when we can just do it once and you know not have to do it again? Uh, you're lucky. You're cute, but you're gonna be the one writing it all down then. Capiche? You better then. All right. What are we going to start with? Location? Okay. Well, I was thinking it would have to be outside, a quiet spot, kind of like a beach, but I don't like the sand all that much. It just gets everywhere. So, hmm, maybe maybe somewhere in the mountains. Yeah, that could be nice. Do you know if there's any hot springs, like any like mountainside hot springs?